Hi, my name's Cayleigh from Cayleigh's Cards, and I'm here today with another making the most of the Scallop Tag Topper video. I used the tag topper today to make this cute little box, and I used a brad just to fasten it in place. So this is really simple. You need a piece of cardstock that is 4.5 by 7 3/4. And I'm going to take my stamping trimmer and score it. So on the short side you need to score at 1 1/4 and 3 1/4. Then you need to flip it 90 degrees and we're going to score at 1 1/4 again. Then 3 1/4, 4 1/2 and 6 1/2. So then what you need to do is remove 2 corners. And then cut along the tabs. Sorry, cut along the score lines to create some tabs. And these tabs at the end, I'm just gonna cut away a small section on each side just so that it's more of a tab shape. And then, nice and easy, I'm just going to fold all of my score lines. It's always best to use a bone folder. My actual bone folder is somewhere else right now. I'm not quite sure where I placed it last. So I'm using the bone folder out of the envelope punch board. There we go. And nearly there. So these 3 tabs here, I'm going to punch each one of these. Now this can be a little bit fiddly, but what you want to do is fold the card over and then fit it in, give it a punch, and then you want to do the same for these. This is where it gets a little bit fiddly. You just kind of need to keep pushing it in, and eventually it will fit. You just kind of have to keep on pushing. So there we go. So I'll do the same for this side. You just slide it in, and then this will fit underneath there, and then you can line it up and punch it out. And then that's all your 3 tabs punched. And then what you want to do is adhere the box together. So I'm just going to put glue on either side of these. Now you may notice that these tabs I've done by the middle and these ones I've done at the end. That's so that the front has extra card on it. So when I am doing a box, I put glue on it, on the tabs, stick them down and then go over the corner just to make sure that it's flush. So we're going to do the same at the front. And I'm just going to set that aside just while the glue sets. So I've taken 2 pieces of cardstock. I've taken Daffodil Delight in 1 3/4 by 1 3/4 and some Whisper White in 1 1/2 by 1 1/2. I've taken a sentiment from Perfect Pennants again, and I'm taking Daffodil Delight and Bermuda Bay, which are the colours of my cardstock, and I'm just going to colour this in. Now this sentiment says, life doesn't have to be perfect to be wonderful. Just colour in. And I'm just going to try and line this up. There we go. And I'm going to use the Itty Bitty Flower Punch again and punch a Daffodil Delight and a Bermuda Bay flower, and using the pricker, I'm going to put the flowers on top of each other and prick a hole in them. Now what I'm using as a pierce mat is actually some of the foam that comes in. If you get the clear block holder, where the blocks go, you get these foam bits, and this is what I use as my pierce mat, just simply because it's really nice and small and you can just, it's easy to hold in your craft bag. And then I'm going to take a mini brad and put this through the flower. If I can get the brad legs to work, there we go. So I just adhere my sentiment onto the top of the backing card. And my flower. Just put a little bit of glue on there. So I'm going to get my box back, and what I want to do is have a look where it's going to sit, and I'm going to take my pierce mat. I need to make a dot first. So I'm going to make a dot where it needs to go. Take my pierce mat, and that's the other good thing about using this small bit of foam. You can pop it inside a box, so you can do the piercing really easily when the box is put together. Just a hole, and I'm going to use a coloured brad. And there we go. And these two side tabs, they fit inside the box, and the top one goes around the brad like that. So I'm just going to adhere this, try and make it go the right way around. And there we go. So I really like how quick this box is to make. And it's just nice having the extra design with the scallop. So I really would love to see your versions, whether it be the Scallop Tag Top or whether it's one of our other tag punches. I'm sure all of them will work. So yeah, please post them online on Facebook group Crafting with Cayleigh, or pop them in the comments. So thank you so much for watching, and have a great evening.